Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Chloe. As you already know from the title of this video, I am going to be trying out Milani's Conceal and Perfect concealer. So I've tried concealers in the past. I have always really struggled with them creasing under my eyes, smudging. I can't get them to last very long. A friend recommended me this one, so we're going to give it a shot. I really like the packaging of it. It's very simple packaging. This is exactly how I bought it from the store, which is amazing because there is no extra waste. There's no other packaging than this right here, which is amazing because we already use too much plastic as is and throw away too much plastic. What is the point of having something be in a container when it can just be this? Everything I need to know about it is online. Also probably mention I got the shade Light Vanilla. Ooh. They have a Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I got it for $9.99. But on the pricier side for a drugstore concealer, but I would rather pay a little bit more, have it last a little bit longer. It's cruelty-free. That's basic. It is vegan. Long-wear concealer, creamy formula, water resistant for up to 12 hours. That's a long time. Full coverage, perfect for addressing under eye circles, blemishes, and skin discoloration. Vegan formula contains vitamin E to replenish your skin's moisture. They have 18 shades. I think that's pretty good. It's decent for sure. I like how they have it on their website. You can either look at all the shades or you can go by range. So deep, medium, light, and then more specific in there because I'm assuming they have different tones within that. I just think that that is a really cool feature. It's not like they need that because they don't have 1,000,001 shades. It's a thought that counts, right? I'm ready to just start applying, so let's do it. Now that there's sunscreen on my hands. Oh gosh. Okay, I like the applicator. You can use both sides. It doesn't have like a little doe foot. Not that that matters, but you know, I don't know. Might matter to somebody. The color is hopefully gonna be good. Hopefully. I hope it's not too orangey. I typically have like pinky undertones. The one I got, Light Vanilla, says it's light with warm undertones. That should be good. I think that should be good. Ooh, it's like soft. It's like smooth. Oh my gosh, okay. I already know that this is gonna be a lot of product and I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna do this little bit right here. We're gonna try that. I'm going to take my concealer brush. I'm gonna start on the inner corner and just blend it out. It looks little, I don't know about this color, guys. It's blending out very nicely. This color will be a little bit better for me in the summer when I'm a little bit tanner. It blends in nicely right now. It doesn't really brighten for me. I clearly got a shade that's a little too dark for that right now. But in the summer, it will do better at brightening. And I mean, it's fine, like it works for me if it matches my skin tone. It doesn't really brighten a ton because I don't wear face makeup very much. I need it to kind of just blend into my skin rather than if you have a really bright concealer and you blend it into foundation, it's a little bit easier. It's a little bit easier because it's not like super stark and light under your eyes, but then like your skin is still just your skin. So when concealer doesn't differentiate from my skin tone very much, it's okay for me. Talk about high coverage. I mean, look at this difference. Holy crap, that's incredible. She's giving everything she needs to give. And it does not look weird in this area because obviously I don't bring it up to above my lid. Actually, I am. But you know, like sometimes the cutoff here can be like weird, like there can be like a stark difference there. There's not. I was able to blend that out nicely. I do want to see how this covers the lid and if it's gonna crease. That's a big old difference. That looks amazing. My skin looks super nice and hydrated. It literally blends in with my skin perfectly. Perfectly. I can't tell if it's super glowy or that's the sunscreen underneath, but my skin looks like very healthy and like supple. Such a weird word, supple. Supple. It's literally amazing. Let's try the other eye. I'm just gonna go in and dot this guy. I'm gonna blend it out with my wet beauty blender and see if there's a difference. I don't know if my beauty blender is wet enough for this, so I'm just gonna use all sides of it. I clearly did not add as much to this eye as I did this one, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. It blends out fine with the beauty blender, but I am gonna just blend it out with a brush. My beauty blender just isn't wet enough right now, so I'm not gonna get up to go wet it. And I'm going over my lid again just to see. Okay, it has creased a little bit in this one, but I think that's as to be expected, right? It's gonna crease like a little bit. I really like the way this looks. This looks really good. Oh, I thought there was a crack. There's a hair. Even worse. That's disgusting. It's probably mine. I want more coffee. I got a new spiffy little coffee machine and I love her. I'm addicted to her. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. HD powder. I'm only doing this under one eye. I'm gonna go under this eye and just pat it down. Should I do my crease too, or my lid too? Okay, it definitely obviously just makes it more matte for sure. I really just prefer the glowy. I really do. I mean, like, it's fine, it looks okay. Okay, now let's test it over these little blemishes I've got going on my chin. Mask mandate has gone away in Chicago, so, I mean, like a month ago. But I just took mine off, and it's crazy how all of the maskne cleared up. But I put a mask on to go in an Uber for one night, and all of a sudden I'm breaking out again. They're gone. Now what acne? You can still see this one a little bit here, but that's one of those like deep ones that you just gotta like get the product into almost. And it looks flawless. Okay, I've zoomed you in here so you can see it a little bit better. This is the eye with powder. You can see my lid isn't creasing quite as much as this one is. I have blended this side out a couple times. And same with under my eye when I pull it down just a tad bit, when it falls into those lines. This one, nothing. The one with powder is a little bit, I mean, it's to be expected. It's a cream, you have lines under your eyes, it's gonna sink into there. There's a difference between lines and creasing though, there is. This looks amazing. They both look amazing, to be honest. This isn't even bad. So it is 11 o'clock now. I'm going to finish off my makeup. Okay, here we are, look complete. I don't know how I feel about the smoky lower lash line. I used to do it all the time. I haven't done it in a very long time. It just feels very dramatic to me, that's all. Maybe once I do my hair, I'll feel it a little bit more. I haven't worn this much makeup in a while, that's all. Concealer is incredible. This concealer is incredible. Both eyes here, like when I pull them down, there's virtually no lines. And the coverage looks great. This is powdered eye, this is the not powdered eye. All in all, so far so good. It says it holds up to 12 hours, so I'm gonna try and put that to the test as best as possible. I will check back in a few hours. It's now 3 o'clock, So it's been about 4 hours that it's been on. I'd say under my eyes, it looks pretty good. Full disclaimer, I did remove the smudge under my eye. I just removed it with a Q-tip. Then I grabbed the tiniest little bit of the concealer on a flat brush and went just right at my lash line. Still virtually no lines. I mean, it's a little more purpley, I think, but that could also be from the blue shadow, but it's really not bad. On my chin, it has faded a little bit, you can see, over like this blemish, but this one here, it still looks pretty good. I must have just like rubbed my chin. And my lid did crease a little bit. Now, obviously, it is not made for your lid. Let's just clean it up a little. I am just going to kind of re-blend this out. I'm not really doing a lot. Even that just made a difference. Really don't notice a huge difference between the side without powder and the side with powder too. I am just gonna take a big old fluffy brush for my lid and blend this out. I wasn't really feeling it anyway. I did kind of want to blend this all out, so this works. I'm way happier with that. Just little hints of blue. It was too dramatic for me. All right, just a quick little check-in. I mean, there wasn't a ton to see, which I'll take as a good sign. I will check back in a few hours. It is now almost 11 o'clock. It has basically been 12 hours. My chin looks like it did at the start of this video when it had no makeup on. I was definitely just picking at it though. My bad. So that is definitely partially my fault. I've been kind of like picking at my chin all day. So it doesn't last through that, which I think is to be expected. But I would say under my eyes, I'm pretty happy with. I think it still looks like pretty decent coverage. Of course, it is faded a little bit. My dark circles are showing a little bit more. I'm obviously exhausted, so they're definitely showing a little bit more with that. But like for the most part, I'm not mad about it. And the creasing is, I mean, like non-existent. Like there's nothing here. I am just going to take the concealer brush over it and kind of pat it out to see if there is a difference. Let's just try, see if it does anything. I mean, I think it helped a little bit. Let me try my chin, because there I can actually tell if there's product coming off of the brush or not. Oh yeah, the way that covered that up, ow, that kind of hurts. There's clearly an underground one here. For sure, there's still a little bit of product on the brush, just in the way that it lightly covered up my chin there. So most of the product after the 12 hours has probably faded. Ooh, this is the eye that didn't have powder. I want to say that there wasn't a ton of difference between the eye that had powder and the eye that didn't have powder. Okay, but even just running the brush with the bare minimum like leftover product that was on it did enough. Like I feel like that was enough of a touch up. So if you were doing stuff for more than 12 hours in a day, it would just be like you might want to touch up kind of a situation, but the touch up wouldn't even require that much because I just did like the bare minimum and I would be happy leaving the house like this again. So all in all, I really like it. I think I'm obviously going to keep using it throughout the week. I feel like so far this has definitely performed better than other concealers I've tried in the past. I've just not had nearly as good of luck. I really like the formula. It's really creamy and like velvety almost. And I think it looks really, really good. And I love the coverage. The coverage is so high coverage. I think this is the highest coverage concealer I've ever tried. That is going to be all for this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed and you could make a more educated decision about this product. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already and leave me a like because it really helps me out. See you guys in the next one.